Hello everybody, welcome back to another weekly vlog. Today is a big day. It is a day where I have to go into the rehab centre to meet with my physio and my prosthetist to check on my leg. For those of you that don't know, I am a recent amputee, I would say. I had my leg amputated 3 months ago, and I've only just got my prosthetic leg in the last 2 weeks. So here it is here. So just to give you a bit of an update on my recovery and sort of how things are going at the moment. So from the beginning, so I had my leg amputated 3 months ago now, on the 1st of November. Obviously since then I've spent a lot of time in hospital and there's been a lot of recovery and whatnot that's gone into it. I have, since I was 4 weeks post amputation, been using a trial prosthetic leg, they call it. So it's a sort of like a plastic one that I am able to use under the supervision of my physio, which meant that I could only use it for 1 hour a week. And obviously being able to learn to walk and to just like desensitize and get used to it, only being able to wear it for 1 hour a week just wasn't cutting it. So I'm very grateful that I've now got my final leg. This is my actual leg, so it's molded. It's the foot that I get, so this is my exact leg. And I wasn't able to bring it home until the physio kind of agreed that I was able to walk safely enough to bring it home. I'm not meant to be doing too much walking on it at the moment. A lot of the rehab or the advice that they've given me at the moment is just to put the leg on for sort of half an hour a day and get my leg desensitized to it. Something that may come as a bit of a shock, which was not what it was something that I wasn't expecting when I found out that I was going to be an amputee and have to wear a prosthetic leg, was the amount of pain that comes with wearing a prosthetic leg. I had very high expectations that I was just going to kind of put the prosthetic leg on and honestly just be able to walk, smash it out, start running. Like, that is kind of exactly what I expected to do, and it has been the absolute opposite of that. It is a lot more painful than I ever expected it to be. So around my stump, obviously, when you think about it, my stump, I mean, just, I don't want to get too graphic, but when you actually think about what a stump is, or, you know, what happens when you have a limb amputated, essentially they cut straight through the bone, right? And then obviously they need to wrap skin around, and that bone that's been freshly cut has never had any pressure on it, or it's never, you know, you've never put your entire body weight on the end of it to walk, or it's just never had anything sort of around it. So that is a completely new sensation to that bone, and the muscles are trying to reattach and whatnot. So I obviously didn't think about any of that. And to be honest, obviously I didn't have a lot of time to prepare for the fact that I was going to be an amputee. It happened very fast, so I didn't really have a lot of time to process it or to think about all of these things. So, but yeah, essentially that's what is happening. So my leg obviously is very fresh. It's not used to having any pressure or any sensation on the bottom of it, pushing up or around it, I suppose. So that is, I guess, the main goal at the moment, is to try and get my leg as desensitized to its surroundings and to pressure as it can. At the moment, though, it is very painful to stand up and to walk and to put my body weight on it. I am doing sort of small spouts every single day to try and get it more desensitized. At the moment, when I initially put my leg on, I can't weight bear on it. I can't put my full body weight on it. I need to use sort of crutches to support and take just a little bit of the body weight off. But after about 20 minutes or so, when the leg sort of gets quite used to having that pressure, I can tolerate it a lot more, which means that I can start walking without having any aid, and I can really sort of start focusing on being able to walk with the leg and whatnot. So I definitely can walk with it. It is just a bit of a process and takes a little bit of time for my leg to warm up, I suppose. But hopefully, I mean, the goal is to get my leg desensitized enough where eventually I will be able to just put my leg on, and it may hurt a little bit, but it won't hurt too much. I can just kind of put it on and just start walking straight away. So, I mean, it has only been 3 months, so it is still very new. But that's the goal. That is where we're aiming to get to. So yes, today I have the meeting with an appointment, I suppose, with one of my physios. I actually have 2 physiotherapists, one in the rehab center and then one that comes to my house every week, and we do a whole bunch of stuff at home and in the community, which is so great. And then my prosthetist needs to check on my leg, make so many adjustments. Again, like with the leg, a lot more goes into it than I expected as well. It isn't just like a stock standard, put on the leg and go. There is so much that goes into it. There are so many like small adjustments that they make in terms of like the angle of the leg or the angle of the foot, and just, yeah, there's a lot that goes into it, and it changes all the time as well. Like one day I might be walking and the foot's absolutely fine, and then the next day my foot's like, and they need to like turn my foot out a little bit, or like it needs to be inclined or whatnot. So yes, the prosthetist is going to check that my foot's being okay. Obviously, I've had it at home for a couple of weeks now and I haven't sort of had a follow-up appointment. So that's all going to happen today as well. So yeah, stay tuned.
I don't know, but I'm so excited. Ready?
Ready.
Everyone, it's been a couple of days since we filmed because we all got struck down with the flu for the last 3 or 4 days. We have not really felt like doing anything. We've been housebound. Today's the first day we've gotten out and about. We've come out to a place called The Deck at the Hunter Valley for breakfast. They have lots of animals around as well. It's an absolutely beautiful place. The food is incredible. They've got like a pond, they've got animals, they've got horses obviously. And in here there's like rabbits, guinea pigs, they've got pigs, they've got goats, they've got sheep, they've got everything. So come down here for a bit of breakfast, and then, you know, you get a bit of a farm visit as well. But I'm so glad that we're all feeling better today. Steph's still a little bit snotty, so she may not be in the vlog too much today, but yeah, today's a full family day. We had a bit of a date morning. Breakfast was so lovely. Then after this, we have to go pick Parky up. So got a bit of a road trip down to pick him up, or up to pick him up. And then, yeah, who knows where the day's going to take us. Hi. I was just telling the vlog how we've been sick for the past couple of days. And this is our first day out of the house. We brought our little Mishki Moo with us as well. She's loving all of the, what did you say she just rolled in?
Oh, like chicken poo or
chicken poo. Great. Love that for us. Thanks, Mishki Moo. That was breakfast.
Breakfast was good.
It was really yum, wasn't it?
It was.
We always share when we come out for breakfast because neither one of us can eat a whole lot. So we always share a meal, or most of the time we share a meal. What did we have this morning?
Was the veggie avocado or something like that.
It's called like the Veggie Delight or something like that. And it was like avocado and sourdough with mozzarella and beetroot. And then we got a poached egg and a cheeky hash brown as well.
Hash brown was the best bit.
The hash brown is always the best bit. All I really wanted was just avocado and sourdough with an egg.
Yeah.
The mozzarella and the beetroot. Like trying to be fancy.
That,
no, I'm just a very like simple gal. But
yeah,
it was still
very plain eater.
Yeah, it was really lovely though. And then it's like it's one of those places where like you come up for breakfast, but it's like an experience as well because there's so much around. It's not like just like a cafe where you go and eat and then you leave. You could stay here for like an hour or an hour and a half or whatnot. So
Easily.
highly recommend the Deck. It's called the Deck.
It's called the Deck Cafe.
The Deck
at
Cafe.
Gardelman's Wines.
Gardelman Wines in Lovedale.
Yeah.
Super lovely. So we're on our way now to go. Where are we going? This is my favourite part of the whole week. Where are we going?
We're going to pick up the baby.
We're going to pick up Parky Boy. We've got a bit of a road trip really because we meet obviously halfway. So we've got a bit of a road trip. We've got coffee. We've got Mishki with us. She's so happy.
She's so stoked. She's having the time of her life.
And then soon the baby boy will be in there too.
We didn't film picking him up, obviously, but we are back home now. Everyone's heading inside. It feels so good to have the fam back together. Let's enjoy the Arvo.
Just had the most refreshing swim, as you would have seen. Our dogs absolutely love the pool, and I know that letting dogs in the pool isn't for everyone, but for us, we don't care. We've got 3 dogs, Mishka, Bowie, and Sunny. Bowie, Sunny, and Mishka, and they all love swimming. Sunny is still a pup. She's only about 10 months old, so she is still just getting used to the water, which is why you would have seen that she was in a life jacket. This little Kmart number here, $10. But yeah, I know that dogs in the pool isn't for everyone. We don't really care that much. It's our pool. We'll do what we want. So we have family swims pretty much every afternoon, every day. And we all absolutely love it. It's the highlight of all of our day. Parker's learning to swim really well. He now swims in the pool, obviously, while we're in there without a floaty on. He's been doing swimming lessons with a swim teacher now as well. So up until literally like 3 weeks ago, Parker was not old enough. So he's not yet 3. He turns 3 in a couple of months, or next month actually. So up until they turn 3, they're still in like the mums and bubs class, which means you have to go in the water with them, which we've been doing. Parker's been in swimming lessons since he was like 4 months old, or like the age where you're able to do swimming lessons. But obviously since my accident, it's too much. It was too much for me to like take him on my own and then get in the water and then try and get out and then get him dressed and whatnot. So I just spoke to his swim school and just said, look, he's really confident in the water. He's actually a really good swimmer for being not even 3. And they were more than accommodating. They have put him in the preschool class. He's in with just one other boy and the teacher, and he does incredible. He listens so well. He's starting to do like paddling on the board and doing his breaths, and he doesn't need me in the water with him when he's in there with the teacher. He is absolutely fine. So we started doing that. Tomorrow goes on Mondays. So tomorrow before school, we do swimming, and he absolutely loves it. He loves the water. So, yeah, I'm not sure whether or not he's going to be like a swimmer when he's got to do something with the water. He just loves it, and he has his entire life. He's just an absolute water baby. So we go swimming every day at his request. He then very quickly says, well, not quickly, but we were in for probably like an hour today, and then he says, Mama, I'm cold, I want a hot shower. So Steph has taken him, or Honey's taken him in to have a warm shower. Another little fun fact, which you may know, but you might pick up in the vlogs as well, is that Parker calls Steph, my wife, Honey. And he has since day 1, pretty much. And obviously it's because when Steph and I started dating, I was calling her Honey. I'd be like, thanks, Honey, blah, blah, blah. And I would never say like Steph or anything. So Parker's picked up on that. So since he was 1, he was 1 when he met Steph, has called her Honey, and it's just stuck. So that's his little nickname for her. She's Honey. And it's absolutely adorable. It just, yeah, is nothing more adorable than hearing him call her Honey. And yeah, I could watch the two of them interact and play all day. They have this favorite game, which I'll try and get on film, where basically the way that our house is laid out is like through the kitchen, dining room, then you go down the hallway, lounge room. Like you can do a big loop before the doors are open. So their favourite game, or Parker's favourite game, I don't think it's Steph's favourite game, but it's probably her favourite game to play with him, is they literally just chase each other for, like, honestly, they could do it for like 45 minutes, to the point where one of them needs to stop and have a drink, but they just literally just lap. And then Parker will get tired of running, and then he'll get like his scooter or his bike or something to help him, and it's just the funnest game in the world. I could just honestly watch them play it for hours. It's so fun. So yeah, they're in there now having a bath. I'm just in here lapping up the sun with the dogs. Dogs are all here. We live in a beautiful part of the world. We recently moved in August of last year. We moved out of town a little bit, which we intentionally did. We bought a block of land, or a house, that was twice the size of the one that we were in before. And we just absolutely love it. It takes, obviously we're quite a bit out of town, so we're about like 50 minutes, an hour from sort of Newcastle, from the main city. So every time I go to the beach and stuff, it's about an hour drive, which for me and for us, that, like, we're happy to do that. We don't mind an hour drive. I absolutely love driving. Parker loves being in the car too, so being out of town a little bit wasn't an issue for us. Obviously we have moments where we're like, oh, we miss just being able to like go to the lake for a walk, or like just be closer to in town. But for the most part, we absolutely love being out here. For the value of money, like their house that we've got, we just love it. Like, we've got so much space. We've got 3 dogs, we've got 2 cats, we've got chickens now as well. Parker's got enough space to run around. We've got a pool. We just, yeah, it was a really good decision for us. Don't get me wrong, we do miss being close to everything, and I think there will be a time, maybe in a couple of years, where we do move back closer into town. But for the moment, and for where we are right now, we just, yeah, we love it. Steph works from home. I work from home as well. So yeah, it's really good. We love it. I don't know what the dogs are doing. They generally do this. They dig up the garden. They chase lizards. We're always wrestling a crocodile. Who knows? But yeah, this is our life. This is what a weekend looks like for us. Alright everybody, that is our weekly vlog. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to leave us a comment, to like, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff. We'll see you next week. Bye.